50. And let me show you some things. No motor installed. That's okay. We got it up on jack stands. And I've been working on the dash. Flat panel. Angled panel. You can see it a little better in that perspective. Angled panel right here for the radio, 9-inch touchscreen. All my gauges go here. And work on the rest of the interior. You gotta excuse the mess. It is a 10 by 17 with 29 feet of fucking shit in it. I got a generator finally, so I can work out here. And I was gonna go do the brakes today. And what we find in the back is that on one side, it has a brake line in and a bleeder valve. On the driver's side, it has a brake line in and a brake line out, which goes either over to the proportioning valve, or it goes back up to the front, or it goes over to the other side. I can't remember at this point, but that fitting won't work. So these two brake parts are different, as you can see. So I got the wrong parts, but it wasn't Jason's fault. So that's where I'm at with the brakes. I have all the rest of the parts up in a box up there, and there, and there, and there, and there. And I have 50 feet of brake line, new brake hoses, the rubber anyway, all the fittings that I need, and things like that. So I have all the parts, and there's some more parts in here, and this is up here, and I welded the tailgate shut, at least close enough for maybe an 1/8 inch Bondo at the most. I don't want to do too much. I got to fit the lights in here before I do the whiteouts on them. That's the plan. And under here, I can get under here now and try to figure out over there the clearance that I'm going to have for the air compressor to mount in underneath if I don't have to separate it. And I was laying the exhaust in here, and that just ain't going to work. I'm going to have to put the bed down while it's still up on these jack stands and address the exhaust issue, because now that the tailgate is, well, I got big fucking dents to fill in here. See if I can get in behind them and pound them out, because I'm not going to put that much Bondo on it. But I got this roll pan to deal with. Maybe I'll cut this back slightly or just hammer that in. Might as well hammer it, huh? Put the roll pan here, and then I want to flush it in around the corner here. I don't know how, yeah, I'm just going to have to do just a little bit. Maybe I'll match this here across where the license plate was, and then just fill all this in so that it follows this contour here. I wanted a round roll pan to hide everything, but I just don't know how I'm gonna run a round one. Maybe I'll round it off and then kind of blend it into the corner here. We'll see what happens there. With a California cutout for the license plate here, just a little tiny cutout, just deep enough for the license plate. That's that. Clean this up, I get that, and then once I get the brakes installed, I can get back under here. In the previous episodes, I used a Porta-Power right here. I spread this out here and brought this out just a little bit, enough to try to clear the tires when they're down on the ground. I even pinched this off. It goes back up pretty quick right here. It supports it. So I'll have to try to push this out again once I get the tire, because I didn't take into consideration the thickness of the rotors here, or the drums. There's another 1/4 inch on each side, and that's going to rub against the tires. And I don't want to get new rims, because the offset and the rim style is fine for what I like. And there's a view of the other side of the dash. And the front, let's see what we got going on in the front. Everything's fine except for, so I'm going to put new idler, drag link, tie rod ends. I already got new rotors, new bearings, new brake pads. I'm going to put new rubber lines and new metal lines And then I got to figure out something here. I got to build an A-frame here, and it goes down to the lower control arm for a shock. And then I also need to put some kind of bar in here. I need to maybe attach it to that link there, or in this hole here. That would be great. That hole's already existing. Let's see, there's a hole here from the sway bar up to something somewhere, a hook or something, so that in case the airbag blows out, that I can at least jack this thing up and put in a solid rod that'll hold ride height to get it off the road. Things like that. But the motor, I gotta get a valve seat grinding tool, because when I ported and polished the head, I hit the valve seats, of course, with the Dremel. So I'm going to recut the valve seats myself and grind them, kind of lap them, and then I'll throw that together and check it, make sure that it's not leaking. And then I got motor mounts, so I can go ahead and bring the block over here, set that in, get the transmission set in behind it, and set the cross member, because currently I still have that monstrosity right there hanging down, and I also have that one in the back that hangs down about 3 inches. That needs to get cut out too. Hopefully a driveline clears that, but I'm gonna get some new body mounts. Anyway, that's what it is. And then get some material for the front bumper. And then I came up with a color scheme for it. So black metallic flake, black metallic on the top of the dash, red metallic on the dash, black metallic all the way down the truck, and then the toolbox that raises out is going to be red metallic, like a toolbox is supposed to be. Tonneau cover is going to be black. So, and then I think I'm going to go with a red carpet inside with black floor mats. So I got to get a console and paint that. So it'll be a red and black color scheme, I guess. That's what it's going to end up being. I wanted red window tint, but I think in Washington that's still illegal. I don't know if the cops really care, but I think that would look really cool on here. So I'm still not opposed to it. What I might do is get a low tint level and then put red in behind it, so that it looks tinted from the outside, but when light hits it, it's red. We'll see. We'll see. So the adjustable cam gear is round tooth, which they made a round tooth for the Ford G63 block at a later years, but I got to find one that's the same pitch on the teeth and the same tooth count, hopefully. I got to modify the oil pump for the block. I got to get the oil pump sprocket. The oil pump sprocket's round tooth, not square tooth. The cam gear is round tooth, not square tooth. That leaves me with a crankshaft gear. I did the balance shaft elite, so that leaves me with the main crankshaft gear for the timing. That's going to be square tooth. And I was reading on Mighty Ram 50 that there are round tooth gears that are the same pitch and everything. So Lewis, if you know anything about that, drop me a line if you know what parts I need or something like that. Get those over, get the link over here to me, and I can get that ordered up. That'd be fantastic. Looks like you do a lot of research on that. Anybody else has any comments on which direction I should go with something? We're still in the building process, so it's still possible to make changes at this point in time. I'm pretty mindset about what I'm going to do to this thing, so probably couldn't change my mind. But if you have an idea, I would love to hear it. Maybe it's something I haven't thought of yet. Wings, fucking wheelie bar on the back of it. Not a fucking wing, not a wing on the back of it, like wings, like flying. I'm not gonna put a fucking spoiler wing on the back of this thing. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned, and I'll get some more content out soon. Thank you.